Now, the second person to join me on stage will be Rozina Breen. She's the editor-in-chief and CEO of the Bureau of Investigative Journalism. She's an award-winning editor who joined the Bureau from the BBC. She ran the UK's largest network newsroom outside of London, commissioned award-winning podcasts including Brexitcasts, You, Me and the Big C, and the Sista Collective. I hope I got the pronunciation right for the Sista Collective. She also launched the Digi Hub for the BBC World Service, growing BBC News digital footprint across the world, and My Bradford, a citizen journalism-focused hyperlocal that went on to win a regional press award in its first year. So please join hands to welcome Rozina on stage. Thank you.
The Bureau was founded in 2010 by Elaine Potter, second from the left, a formidable pioneer of investigative journalism. We're courageous in our public interest investigations and mandated to deliver impact through our reporting. Indeed, we were the first newsroom in the world to have an impact model. The Bureau has a history of innovation. Our Dying Homeless project sparked government action. People's Newsroom focused on a people-powered collaborative. And in 2023, we launched a groundbreaking community investigations pilot. Almost 3,000 local newspaper titles in the USA have disappeared since 2005. In the UK, 4 to 5 million people live in local news deserts. Around the globe, we are experiencing polarisation. Facts and accountability have never mattered more. Our response has to be in reimagining local investigations, build trust, collaborate, co-create, share power, and experiment. In the summer of 2023, we put together a team of journalists and scientists to work on a community-based project that would show how hot people's homes really get during a heat wave and what this means for people's health. We put 40 monitors into people's homes, and our investigation revealed that every home in the survey rose to at least 25 degrees Celsius, the maximum indoor temperature for London recommended by the World Health Organization. 10 households resulted in 30 degrees Celsius. The result was that the local authority pledged £1 million in housing adaptations on the back of our investigation. The community said policymakers should work with communities to identify solutions. Bradford is a city in the north of England. A quarter of the population is under the age of 14, and a quarter of the population is of Pakistani Muslim heritage. It is a city underserved by the local media. When I was a BBC local editor, I developed and launched My Bradford. It was a grassroots, citizen-based outfit. We taught people how to storytell with their mobile phones. Last month, the Bureau proudly launched the Bradford StoryHub, a partnership with a local community radio station, Bradford Community Broadcasting. This pilot is about building trust, developing deep partnerships, and working on the common goals of transparency and accountability. Strategic partnerships matter for authenticity, ownership, and legacy. Our community organiser, John, is journaling our story in the city. It's a way of capturing the conversations and lessons we are learning. He writes, "Though I'm not originally from Bradford, I come from a working class background, much like many Bradfordians, and I understand what it's like to be part of an underrepresented community." In 2017, Bureau Local was born, started by Megan Lucero with the aim of community building. Bureau Local hired the UK's first ever community organiser and built up a network of people who care about the act of journalism. I've been inspired by so many around the world, including the Invisible Institute based in Chicago. They say we as citizens have a co-responsibility with the government for maintaining respect for human rights and when abuses occur for demanding redress. In Bradford, we will be working alongside people typically underrepresented to co-create public interest investigations. Through workshops and relationship building, our aim is for good citizenship. Building up a bottom-up investigation is built around sharing power, humanising journalism, and asking the question in order to find out where the accountability gaps are. As part of our current workers' rights strand, we want to hear from UK workers about their experiences. What is clear is that there are so many people whose voices have not been heard by the court system, and they have also not been heard by the media. We also have a history of diversifying the lens through which we tell our investigations, including filmmaking from the Amazon in partnership with the Mikey community. That investigation linked the beef giant Nestlé to the purchase of cattle from seized indigenous land. I also am a big fan of Documented. They are reimagining how inclusive community journalism can work. Thank you for listening. I'm looking forward to the conference, to starting conversations and to building new coalitions. It's time to reimagine community investigations.